Good morning. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, JuicyJonesHQ, and today is Net Neutrality Protest Day. This is a really low bitrate version of the broadcast. It's not ever going to go over like the same bitrate you would see in a postage stamp in 2005, and that's the highest quality you're going to get. Comcast and Verizon and AT&T want some people to pay more for their internet than other people. And today, I just want to bring a message to you guys and show you guys that the stream can look terrible if I'm forced on my shoestring budget to pay more for internet than somebody who has more money than I do next door, and their stuff will look better just because they have more money, and that's what you're waiting for. If we don't ask Congress to help and to pass and to tell the FCC to tell the internet to be completely neutral to all traffic, then these big corporations are going to pay more, and they're going to get priority traffic for their apps, their business. So your favorite app, your grandma's Skype call, the stuff that you want to see will be the slowest, worst stuff on the internet, and the stuff that big corporate giants want you to see, like bullshit ESPN and more sports coverage and just tons of crap you don't care about, is going to be the only thing that's beautiful and clear, like bad ads drawn from Amazon and everything. Net neutrality is the principle that internet providers like Comcast and Verizon and AT&T shouldn't control what you see on the internet and what you do online. In 2015, startups and internet freedom groups and 3.7 million commenters, I have a little note here, won strong net neutrality rules from the FCC. And the rules prohibit those internet companies from blocking or throttling or having paid prioritization on their internet fast lanes for sites that pay and slow lanes for everybody else. They prohibit that. What they're trying to do right now, what the Republicans in Congress and Trump and all of them are doing right now, is they're telling the FCC to allow Comcast, AT&T, Verizon, and all these people to create fast lanes for people with money and slow lanes for the rest of us. And that's wrong. Everyone understands how this works. It should be equal for everyone. Net neutrality, this issue right here, will destroy small businesses and any kind of startup. If you want to start an internet startup or your kids want to start an internet startup, they're not going to be able to, because they're not going to have enough money to be able to even get in there and try, because other people are going to have lots more money, and Comcast and AT&T and Verizon, who used to do nothing, these people should be like electricity bills, but they're not. They think they're providing content, and they've purchased all these companies that create all this business content so that they can create this false sense of synergy or whatever. But the truth is, it's all bullshit. They do it just to line their own pockets. They're not creating any benefit to society, and they're trying to make rules that are going to limit your internet usage forever. So call your Congress people. There's links in the description down there. We're actually going to do a show today. I'm going to unbox the Oceanus by Indican, one of the nicest mods I've ever had that came. And it has a Scion tank, and we're going to take a look at that thing here in just a second. I'm sorry about the huge rant. I just want you guys to see how terrible this broadcast can look. And I'm going to try turning it back up. But first I want to say hi to the audience. Hey, James Rivera. Hey, a person. Everybody out there. You guys have a nice one. I'm so glad you guys showed up. I started just a little bit late today. I'm sorry. I dumped a whole third of this cup on my keyboard, and the keyboard broke and I had to replace it, and it's all over my lap. My pants are completely soaked. I didn't even have time to take my pants off. That's how fast it was. If we allow Congress, or if we allow the FCC to pass these rules, they are fully entitled and authorized to regulate, to tell the businesses that it will not be regulated. Do not listen to the right-wing anarchists. The right-wing anarchists will tell you that net neutrality is code for regulating the internet, and the opposite is true. The opposite is true. They are flat out lying to you. When you say net neutrality, that means that you and Comcast walk up to your internet connection with the same priority. If Comcast wants to send a video to the internet, to YouTube, and upload it, they've got to wait the same amount of time you do, depending on your internet connection. They're probably better at they're at their own hub. But the point is that if they defeat net neutrality, that is regulating the internet. What they want is to create special rules. The right-wing anarchists are creating special rules to make the internet fast for people who pay and slow for you. And they want to over-regulate. I don't understand why. The crazy right wing are always talking about how liberals are regulating things. That's lunacy. The right wing wants to get their hands on every rule possible. They want every single rule dialed in so they can get all your money. And I don't understand that at all. You guys need to talk to your Congress people and put some pressure on them. Go down there and sign the petition in the description, and send Congress a message that the FCC needs to be neutral and needs to let everybody come to the plate with an even hand. It's like, good morning to Sammy Joe. Good morning to Waddell Vapes. I hope everybody's having a great morning. So guess what? Hey, I have another camera. I was going to do Serious Cam. Oh, I need to take that off. Because the camera's up here. I spilled stuff all over it, so I didn't point it back down at the desk yet. I hope all of y'all are having a great day. We've been gaming a little bit. And so I've been gaming streaming. My gaming channel is called Just Finished Games. Oh, hello. I'm in the wrong camera. This is my serious cam. You guys get serious about net neutrality. We can't have crappy broadcasts that look like this. I'm going to try to turn it back up. We'll see if that improved it. We have no idea. That should have improved it quite a bit. That should knock it right up to 1080p, 4500K. You guys are the best. This is VapeAM. We wake up every Wednesday morning and we review things. We look at Jews. We talk to you. We have everything. Today we're going to look at this. Let's get back down to the desk. I don't know what the camera's doing here. Hey, hey, hey. Boom. All right. Yeah, you can see my pants down there that are completely soaked in hot tea. And I didn't ever adjust the camera here, so I'm so sorry. I'm going to do that right now. I got the Anakin Oceanus mod in the other day, and this thing is absolutely so nice. It's so awful that I have to change the focus like this. I'm so sorry. There we go. This is so good. And we're going to turn down the gain, and fix the brightness, adjust that. White balance is a little weird. Yeah. Maybe I have the resolution. Oh, that's what it is. I have the resolution on completely lame because I was doing. Oh, no, I don't. I don't know what's going on. All right. So I'm just so excited. This thing is so amazing. I'm still having trouble with this camera. I'm absolutely fiddling with it. Believe me, I'm clicking, my friends. I'm clicking. My production values have never been so low. I really, really have this problem. I think this tells me I should get a new camera. The Oceanus is so cool. Let me move that camera back just a little bit. The Oceanus is such a cool mod. This little guy, it has got like the nicest package, and it is a 2700 single battery mod. It comes with 2 batteries that are pretty good, and an OLED screen. How cool is that? It's metal, it's heavy. It comes with a sub-ohm tank, and let's open this box here. But first, let's go back up top and just talk for a second. That's my question that I'm getting from everybody is, what do I like more, the single or double 2700 mod? And I think that, probably my slight preference is the double one because of just, I might want to vape at 80 watts or so. This goes to 100 watts. It actually does go to 100 watts just fine. The battery life on this isn't really any better than any single battery mod. All single battery mods with 3000 mAh, so, it's okay. But let me tell you, I put this on 20 watts and had my new Kabuki on there. Hello, Kabuki. I'll go to the other camera, maybe. I had my Kabuki on there. And the Kabuki, it still isn't dead. I put it on there yesterday morning with a fresh battery. Are you on autofocus or are you just garbage? It's just the worst autofocus imaginable. But this mod is so premium. The buttons are clicky. It's got a battery indicator light on the LED. That's the tank right there, the Scion tank. The entire top comes off. Let me just get a slightly better angle on that. There. The entire top part comes off here. And then you refill it into that. It's got a humongous deep fill area. It's just insanely huge. And this is like a large chuff. You can't replace this or anything. It's just the one that comes with it. Right in here right now is a half ohm coil that says 70 to 100 watts on it. I've got Eaton Mess on here from VanGo Vapes. And the mod has a beautiful LED screen with some cool features, like if I hold down the power buttons, it shows me the current voltage and detailed ohm ratings. There's a little puff timer there. Ooh, 20 watts. There's a battery vent right there, obviously. That's my Sanyo 2700A battery in there. Number 4. And I just cannot praise this thing enough. Here, there's a simple, the answer to whether you want the single or dual 18 or 2700 mod is the same answer as you'd apply to any mod. If you want a single battery mod, you can get the single one. If you want a double, you want the double. There's only 2 available right now. Soon there'll be another one. But for now, that's the only game in town. So really, you already know the answer to that, whether you want a single or double. There's no intrinsic advantage. They aren't better than each other. Single and double battery mods are different things. Single battery mods always have crap battery life, and double battery mods have better battery life. That's why they invented them. Hey, hello to everybody who just came in. Jeremy Fuchs, Owen Ginter, Michaela. Good morning, everybody. Sammy Joe, Jack. Good morning, Jack. And I hope I didn't miss everybody. Everybody. But let me just say that this thing feels quality. It's got like some serious little niceties. Like just look at them at the press on this, and the fit is perfectly tight. Like it hasn't. I've been waiting for it to play or move, and it hasn't done that yet. I think if I dropped it, it might. But the thing feels premium. It's maybe a little bit heavy, but that's because it feels premium. The buttons are extra super nice. It charges so fast. And this thing just feels like one of the nicest mods ever. In a single hand, it feels as good or better than a DNA 75. You know, the DNA 75 has that weird coating on it, and I'm not wild about that. And this has the same exact form factor in your hand. And is great. This is great. So I'm good. When you adjust the wattages, actually this thing is a little different. It isn't a full temperature control mod. Let me show you guys what this does. It has a power mode. You'll notice that we're in mode power. Well, it also has a mode where you can go to normal mode. And those are just 2 kinds of power. Normal is normal wattage, and P mode, if you hold down the negative button and the power button at the same time, is just a 20% boost when you first start it. That's simple, right? This thing's like a noisy cricket on steroids. And if you hold down the power and the up buttons, then it lets you go from power mode to voltage mode. This is just bypass voltage. Or to full bypass. So we're not getting much of since we've only got 3 volts, we're not getting much of that. There we go. Probably like 30 watts. So I'm out of bypass, and I can just go to voltage mode if I want to, and it's exactly the same as a noisy cricket or wattage. See, that works. Yeah, it's trying. There still isn't any battery in there, so we can't do that. It's like trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip. Going back to watts. And we're going to put a fresh battery in. I'll show you one of the ones that came with it. The Amp King. 3000 mAh AK3030. This is good. It's not 40 amp. It's 30 amps, and it's a good 30 amp battery. Look at the Mooch reports. The links are always in the description. This came with it. I still think that the Sanyo 2700As are better. These are the best ones I have. They're 3300 mAh, 35 amp batteries, 32 amp batteries, something like that. This thing is great. And then, so what do we have here? We have if you hold this button down, then it activates the ramp. It's a little fast, actually. I wish it would slow down and then speed up. It doesn't really have a curve. It just goes. But the thing is, this is going to get hot. Any single battery, anything Actually, they want you to max out at 70 watts on that, so we're going to go to 75 watts. Let's go up top here for a second. It works. Oh, Sammy Joe says the magnet sounds good on the door. That's nice. That's good. Hey, Jeremy Fuchs. Great to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Cliff Bales. I want to remind everybody, I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Juicy Jones Orbital Vaping Headquarters. And this is what this broadcast will look like. I'm going to do a test now. This is what this broadcast will look like if we don't tell the FCC to enforce net neutrality. Don't listen to the right-wing anarchists. The right-wing anarchists and the fake news are constantly telling you that net neutrality means more regulation of the internet, and that's not true. All net neutrality is standing up for everyone and saying it's an even field and everyone has the same access to the internet as everybody else. We started the internet as a country. Our military started it, and we decided to use it for civilians, and it is an even place where everyone can go and put content up, and the crazy right-wing anarchists and Republicans want to make the FCC, they're doing it right now, they're repealing our protections in there now. Net neutrality is right now, there's a regulation that says that AT&T and Verizon and Comcast cannot prioritize traffic or make you pay or let other people pay to create fast lanes when everyone else is slow. But they're trying to eliminate this rule. Click on the link in the description. This is so important. Today, the entire internet is protesting, and I'm taking part in that with this channel because I make internet content, and I can't afford to pay more while somebody else who has money in a shitty channel gets to broadcast because they have money. So that's not right. The internet is a fair place. The only thing good about this is that it's fair, really, and that, I mean, except we have a family, obviously. I mean, about the broadcasting on YouTube part of it is that it's an even place where anyone can go and broadcast. And so if you want things to stay fair, tell the FCC to enforce net neutrality and do not listen to the crazy fake news anarchists tell you that this is increasing regulation, because that is a lie. The corporations want you to think that. They want you to allow the FCC to let them create fast lanes so their big money friends can put internet content in front of you that you don't want to see. It's that simple. And then when you're out on the go and you're trying to upload a video to your mom or taking a picture of your kid, they're going to tell you that you don't have enough space or that has to be shitty quality. So let's not have that, shall we? We all have nice phones. Why should we let them cripple all of our technology just because they want to make a buck? Protest over. I'm going to turn the broadcast back up to speed here. I feel very strongly about this. It's a big deal. I'm a tech nerd. I've been doing tech stuff since I was a little kid. I was 9 years old. I bought my first video game from a guy named Richard Garriott in a plastic bag in a parking lot in Dallas in like 1980 or something. And it is wrong what they want to do to the internet. And it's wrong the words they use. They've co-opted all the words. They have everyone convinced that it's the left wing that wants to do bad things. But the truth is, the anarchists have taken over America, and the FCC is another place where they're fighting to just make more money. More money. That's all you are to them, is a fucking checkbook. So if you like being just a checkbook in this world and only good to earn money to give to somebody else, always, and you like your government to have no interest in you, then definitely vote right wing, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're piece by piece dismantling America by just taking the money apart. And then, I mean, haven't you ever wondered why everywhere you go, there's a $150 fine for not signing a piece of paper, and parking tickets have tripled and all that stuff? It's because they've defunded all of our governments under this lie that somehow taxes are bad. Taxes pay for our common good. We all pitch in together on purpose, willingly, to pay, to have police and roads and all this stuff. But they've got you convinced that all that's useless. Meanwhile, bridges fall on your dad and kill him. Oh, but somehow magically that's not because they're not paying for it. These people are only trying to loot America. And if you're listening to them and you're repeating the Fox News and stuff, you're doing something very dangerous. I'm mad at the government too. I think it's perfectly right for everyone to be upset about the state the government's in, but you're absolutely wrong about what the problem is. The problem is that crazy right-wing anarchists have introduced all this thought about how everything has to be dog eat dog, and everyone's going to get up on everybody else, and you're going to be rich one day, so you better vote for rich people. But all it is them convincing you to vote in kinds of ways that are going to protect their gerrymandering and their reelection so that they can line their pockets. It's that simple, and they're doing it. There's evidence everywhere. And not only that, they're humiliating us in public. America is the laughing stock of the entire world. The Russians bought an election. It's that simple. They bought us. How do you like that, America? Russia bought us. And the people in power right now are okay with it because they're in power. If that's okay with you, just keep voting for them. If not, in 2018, we're going to have a turnaround. That's what I say. Okay, politics over. Let's open this box. I'm so sorry. It's protest edition day. It's Juicy Jones HQ. Today, we're complaining about the future of the internet. It could be really, really bad. And so originally, I turned the quality of it really way down. But I turned it back up because I'm going to show you this box. I tell you, I'm quite angry about net neutrality. Okay, let's get this focus back, shall we? Wow. Hello. This thing comes in a super nice box, y'all. I say, oh, there's my old beat up Dovepo Ember with my kabuki. I got the kabuki in the wrong color. I'm going to see. Do you guys think, tell me in the comments if you're watching this, if you think that they'll return this and give me a black one instead. I should have gotten black. I don't know why I ordered the silver. I think it's cool. Okay. This is so nice. It's a nice kit. This whole thing. Hey, Chili Dog. Bonjour, monsieur. All right. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Vaporflow with Sammy Joe in the audience says she wants Trump impeached. And I do too. I need to go back a little bit, don't I? How much box is in this? Quite a bit. Hey, there's my belly. So this is nice. It's got like a little ribbon and like a gloss coat, 4-color print, scratch and sniff. We're going to turn the brightness down a little bit because you can't see nothing. Yeah, that's a little better. It's nice. It's a nice packaging. It always does pretty well. You can tell this is a great kit. This kit is absolutely amazing. It's so astonishing. And you know what the silliest thing? Oh, yes, I do. Here it is. I almost forgot. Is that one of the best things about this kit is that it comes with battery cases. So you guys are going to love this. First of all, it has accessories here and the actual hardware here. And then when you open this up, the mod is laying there. I'm so sorry. I have this all out and I've been using it, guys. I'm not like a show pony, if you know what I mean. Oh, the mod sits here and the tank is here and they have 2 batteries here in cases. And so the package is absolutely amazing. It's got the burliest RBA deck. It's pretty funny, actually. Extra glass. But the RBA deck is absolutely insane. I can't wait to build on this. The holes are small in the post, but the air holes are gigantic. Look at the air holes on that. It's insane. And there's the RBA. So we're going to build on that here pretty soon. As soon as I can. Shout out to Noob Smith Trainee. I got some coils from him the other day, and we are going to build those soon, probably in this thing. And so this whole thing feels absolutely quality. Let's look at the other side for the accessories. The accessories comes with everything you need too. You've got batteries, 2 batteries, cases. It's a single battery mod, and they give you 2 batteries, and so they're really amazing. They know battery life is mediocre. There's a little cotton for the RBA. There is a cool Anakin vape band, which I'm going to put aside. There's a kit with some real coils, a whole bunch of O-rings and grub screws for the RBA and the Scion kit. The obligatory USB. There is this is all the warranty information in this little pack, and the manual is in there. And I actually already opened that up and look at it. And here's a little thing, a little table tent for your retail card, showing you all of the stats for the device. This is one of the coolest devices ever. I love how it's like a noisy cricket too, basically. I really dig that. I'm going to put this back in here. Just briefly. Shove that back down inside there. I absolutely love how this thing is like a noisy cricket too, and how you can switch it from bypass to volts or whatever if you want to. I just keep it on watts most of the time, but it'll do 100 watts, the least there. Oh, why didn't I put this back in there? Oh, because I need it. This is going in here because we're using it. This is a nice package. Anakin did a good job. I should have put this cotton back in there. Yeah. Good job. So 2 batteries, 2 cases, 2 of those. The mod and the tank is about $70. Just about. $70, $75, I'm not exactly sure. It's a good price. It's just about the same price as the iJoy Captain mod with the 2 batteries. I think both of them are a great price. So the only big deal here is, and here's the Captain mod over here. I'll screw the Anakin on. Really the question is, if you want 1 or 2 batteries, these are the only game in town for $2,700. There's a few other things. You could spend $350 on a boxer mod or whatever, or you can get a custom one made. But for off-the-shelf mods, these are it. They both come with batteries. They're both fantastic. This is 236 watts or 234 here. This one goes to 100 watts. And they both behave just like 1 and 2 battery mods. They have good battery life for what they are. Better than 18650s in every way. But still, I don't want to make this claim. It is not the case that a single 2700 is the same as 2 18650s. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. What these are is better, safer, faster charging batteries. So they're labeled accurately, most of them. Actually, the ones that come with this one aren't labeled accurately. They say 30 to 40 amp, but they're 30 amp batteries. And you can look at Mooch's reports in the description below. All that information comes from him. Thanks, Mooch. And so the lesson here is that you're not going to get a single cell 2700 mod and then throw away your double one. What it is it's better than all of your 18650 ones. And that is what is going on here. These are very similar chemistry. I'm just putting on my Anakin vape band. It's pretty cool. There we go. Boom. Anakin vape band. Yeah, pretty cool. This Scion tank, I like the half ohm coil that comes with this. I think it's pretty good, actually. This reminds me of the Captain tank. They're very similar. I like this a little tiny bit more. Congratulations to Sammy Joe. She hit her vape anniversary. 8 years, last Friday. That's great. One of these days I'll get Sammy to come on Vaping Dawn to Dusk. You can still talk. The camera will just sit there and, I'll just tell you where to sit. You don't move. So good. I got some tea. I hope you have some tea and coffee. It's Wednesday. It is hump day. I've got to get here and go to work here pretty soon. It's been our protest edition. I'm not ending right this very second. It's our protest edition, net neutrality. Remember, click on the link in the bio, sign the petitions, and send the FCC a message that everyone needs to have equal access to the internet. The crazy right-wing anarchists in this country and fake news want you to let the FCC repeal net neutrality. And what they say, don't fall for this. This is such a low-hanging argument. It makes no sense. They say that forcing everybody simply to do things evenly is more regulation. What they want to do is put in all kinds of rules and little rules and things about paying and scales and levels so everyone pays different stuff. That's insane. What they're going to do is they're going to break out everything that's high traffic and start charging more. And if those people don't pay, well, they're going to go out of business because someone else is going to pay. So that's not fair. That's what the FCC can prevent. So do not let them repeal these rules. Do not let the new right-wing red government repeal these rules that we got. These are good rules that are here to protect people. The guy that put these rules in place was a Republican who was the last head of the FCC. Look it up. Hey, Brady Byer. Hey, everybody. Great to see you. Cliff Fails. Hey, Carrie. Great to see you. Good morning. I'm just looking through the list here. Love all y'all. Hope y'all are having a great day. I'm looking at the Anakin. I tell you, both the iJoy Captain PD270 and this mod, now that I've had this for a few days, both have a buy rating for me. If you're interested, buy them. These are great mods for what they are. This does not do temperature control. So if you were hoping that the iRoar would do temperature control, No, it won't. But it does do bypass. It's basically a turbo noisy cricket with a regulated mode. Brady Buyer, shout out from Butler, Pennsylvania. Yeah, forget the ban. Let's get FDA regulations for our juices. We also need to get the FDA to get behind us. In the exact same way the FCC is there to protect you against companies, the FDA is supposed to be there to protect us against companies trying to harm us. So we need to take control of the FDA and tell them to sensibly regulate our vape. No bans, no flavor bans. That's not based in science. It makes no sense. Ask them for science that makes sense, that's affordable, that keeps this industry alive. That's what we're looking for. Vapor Flow with Sammy Joe, are the weights different? Yeah, they're very different. I mean, look at all your 1 and 2 battery mods. There's always, they weigh more. Well, 2 battery mods are made of more material and they have an extra battery in them. So they definitely weigh very different weights. But having said that, the Oceanus is a heavy mod. It's made of metal. It's not the lightest of all of my single battery mods, not by a long shot. I just want to stress that you're not really comparing the iJoy Captain PD270 and the Oceanus from iWard. They're not, these two, this is apples and oranges. They're different things. Single battery mods are for people who vape at lower wattages for longer periods of time. It's that simple. This goes to 100 watts and it's fine. But I tell you, if you vape with this at 100 watts, it dies fast, just like anything else. It totally does it. And you're going to be happier with this than your 18650s because 2700s have better amperages and are just better batteries, period. But they still get hot. They still wear out fast in a single battery mod. So don't start thinking about bubble gum and unicorns. Sammy Joe, well, the G320 is like a it could never be that. Remember that the batteries are the heavy part. So you can figure this out for yourself. A mod that has 3 batteries in it is always going to weigh more than a battery that has 1 mod in it. Or, the only exceptions to that are like batteries or mods that are made of brass and I guess there's definitely some exceptions. But I don't have a G320, but I'm guessing that is much, much heavier than this. I am just guessing. But having said that, there's all kinds of real heavy 2 battery mods as well. This isn't it's one of the heaviest single battery mods I have, but it's not the heaviest. I think maybe my Ocular with its little lipo inside there is the heaviest. I hate that thing so much. Yeah, I'm not sure. You could look up the specs on those 2 things and just see what they weigh. Because I don't have my scale, it's not plugged in. It's like in the other room. I was doing some DIY. Totally. Well, and Sammy Joe says that she's considering the 2700 mod. To me, anybody that uses any mod should consider one of these 2. Period. That's it. It's that simple. I don't think it requires any more discussion. If you need a 2 battery mod, get the Captain. If you need a 1 battery mod, get the Oceanus. Full stop. That's my recommendation. JuicyJonesHQ says if you need a 2 battery mod, get the Captain. If you need a 1 battery mod, get the Oceanus. And there's really nothing else to it. Yeah, that's great. I'll try to get some links in the description too. These are both available at Heaven Gifts. Although I bought this, and I bought an extra Captain for my anniversary to give away. I absolutely love this Oceanus mod. It's really quality stuff. Not super excited about the tank. But you know what I love? I love that I can put my, Kabuki on this thing and vape it at 20 watts forever. Forever. It lasts, like I said, it lasted all day yesterday and this morning. I didn't even replace the battery till just now. I'll put the old one back on and see how many volts are on the battery. Not many, I tell you. Let's see. Yeah, not many. I hope I didn't fire this at 75 watts. I may have. It needs to be at like 21. 3.6 volts still on this battery. Love the Kabuki. Good vape. Messy to fill. Kind of annoying. It's really old-fashioned. For $100, he should update the design. Like, why isn't the top filled better? And you can't fill it up all the way. It's like, I get it. It's cool. He made it himself. It's the kind of thing that's cool you see that a guy can make himself at home. But it feels like a DIY project, not like an actual product. A little bit compared to some of the other products. Chili Dog, did I plug the Instagram things? No. What things did I need to plug? Please remind me. Please remind me, because I can't remember. Although, I want to remind y'all, go to Discus. If you use Discus, come join us there. Because we're chatting, and I'll put an invitation down in the description for you. Just click on that, register for free. Once you verify your email, click on this link again, and then you can join our chat channel. It's not a thing where we make friends, so don't bother friending me on there. If you click on this link, you'll join our channel, and we're all friends there. It'll just be us. Let me find this. Yeah, there we go. Invite people. Never expire. Okay, copy button. Now, I'm going to put this in the description for you. Oh, and I said we're going to taste VanGo Vapes. And we didn't. We'll do that again. I just want to take a second and thank VanGo Vapes for the great care package they sent. I love them. Oh, it's Discord. It's Discord, not Discus. I don't know why I said that. I'm so glad that I noticed that. It's Discord. Join us on Discord. I'm at JuicyJonesHQ on Discord. There's a link in the description that never expires. Click on that. You can come join our group. It's a free with email registration type of thing. So if you click on it, you can come join us. And it's just chat. It's basically just chat. There's different rooms. There's voice chat and there's text chat, almost all text chat. And you can paste pictures in, kind of like a Facebook feed. But that's where you can chat with me if you want to, because that's what I can actually receive. That's what I've been doing. I realize I have so many social networks, they're all over the place, that that's probably the best one. Hey, Laura Asinato. I pronounced your name wrong. Asin Sao. Tell me how to pronounce your name. I could ask you, couldn't I? It's great to see you, and good morning. I'm just going to make an adjustment here to the stream. This is Net Neutrality Day. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys don't forget to go to the Heaven Gifts giveaway on my Instagram. Join me on Instagram at Instagram/JuicyJonesHQ. And they're giving away a bunch of like 30 Geek Vape things. So that's really cool. Thank you, Chili Dog. I appreciate that. Why didn't I remember that? Sammy Joe, you wish VanGo had a grab bag option with profile preferences. Like a grab bag, like they'd send you random ones? They'd probably do that if you asked them to. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Michaela. It's too bad. Great to see you, though. See your name pop up. I love this mod. Thanks to Michaela for reminding me. When this came out, she messaged me about this. She told me in the chat here in the show. And I bought one immediately because it's a 2700 mod. And I've told you guys that I'm not really buying 18650 mods. I may buy the new Aspire mod, the little one with two 18650s. But that's a soft maybe, because 2700 is all I'm investing in. I don't really feel like spending any money on 18650 because I can see the writing on the wall. Oh, Laura, Asunco. Is it Asunco or Asunso? Sorry. C is a silly letter, isn't it? Why don't we just use K's and S's? I don't know. Seems like we could pick one. They're silly. It's our romantic and Germanic languages. You know, a lot of people don't realize that English is not a romantic language. English is a Germanic language. And so that's why you can take any word and just string them all together and make a new word. I love that. All right, so I'm getting here at the end of the broadcast. I have to get to work. It is after 7 o'clock. So we've been here for maybe 40 minutes. I love all y'all. Thanks so much for indulging me on my protest edition of VapeAM. I hope you dug the look at the Innocan Oceanus, and I hope you all have just a great day. Everybody go out there and have a vape. Try to convince somebody who smokes that they should consider vaping, and be nice to them. All right, you guys are great. Thank you. Thank you.